Hey, what's up guys? I'm Greg Builds, and welcome to this Minecraft build tutorial. On this episode, we're going to create a large modern house. And this house is a stunning one, with 2 large floors of living space. This house has skylights along the roof, and this house is made out of stone blocks, as well as oak planks and white concrete. Now if white concrete is too difficult to gather, you can replace the white concrete with diorite blocks. And this house has a spacious interior, and it will house many players on your Minecraft server. Now this build is broken down into 11 steps, and without further ado, let's start the build. Also, this house is roughly 30 by 14 blocks wide, and it is 12 blocks tall. And these dimensions are helpful if you're building inside of a neighborhood, and you need to know how close you can build next to another house. Also, here's a complete list of the materials you'll need to build this house. Now, this entire build project will require a 30 block area by 14 block area spacing. And I marked my area out with coarse dirt blocks, and you could do the same, and that way we'll know how big of an area this build will take up before we start the build, and this way we can position it in the perfect location. Step 1. First let's create the stone base. We'll need 288 stone blocks. At the back left corner of the marked out area, move over 1 space. Then move back 1 more additional space. Then place a block. And we could double check that we are 1 space over and 1 additional space back. Then let's make the back a total of 26 stone blocks wide. Then make the side a total of 12 blocks wide. Then once completed, let's add 3 additional blocks on top of the pattern. And this will make the wall a total of 4 blocks tall. Then we can continue filling in the rest of the walls. Step 2. Next let's add in the oak tower at the right side of the building. We'll need 296 oak planks and 12 oak buttons. First let's add oak planks at the right corner. Then extend out 1 block in the front. Then extend this row all the way to the back, and overhang it past the back by 1 block. And this will be a total of 14 blocks long. Then make the front a total of 8 blocks long. Then we can continue making this 14 by 8 block outline. Then let's add 6 additional oak planks on top of the pattern. And this will make the wall a total of 7 blocks tall. Then let's fill in all the way around. Next let's add in oak columns that extend down at the front of the house. And that will leave 6 stone blocks of spacing in between. Then let's add oak buttons in between the oak columns, and this will look like a garage door. Then let's do the same for the back side. To refresh, add 2 columns of oak planks. Then add oak buttons in between. Step 3. Next was add in the stairway at the right side of the building. We'll need 8 oak stairs, 4 oak planks, and 30 white concrete blocks. At the right side of the house, let's add in 2 stairs that are 2 treads wide, and extend up for a total of 4 treads tall. Then let's add in 4 oak planks behind the stairs in this 2x2 space. Then we can add white concrete that wraps around the stairs. Step 4. Next let's add in the stone second floor of the house, as well as the oak trim. We'll need 184 stone blocks and 50 oak slabs. On top of the stone walls, add 4 more stone blocks. Then let's continue adding 4 more stone blocks all the way around the stone walls to the other side. Then let's add oak slabs for trim. And we can add in this trim at the bottom half of the 5th block up. Then let's wrap this oak trim all the way to the other side. Step 5. Next let's add in the first roof section of the stone addition. We will need 224 white concrete, 42 white glass blocks, and 66 oak slabs. Let's start by filling in the top of the stone walls with white concrete. And make sure to extend past the front by 1 block. And continue this 1 block overhang all the way around. And we can fill in the center. Next, let's work on the skylights. Move over to the 5th white concrete block. Then move back 4 more additional white concrete blocks. Then remove a 2 wide by 7 long opening. Then we can leave 3 concrete blocks of spacing in between and make another 2 wide by 7 long opening. Then leave 3 more concrete blocks of spacing and clear another 2 wide by 7 long opening. Then let's fill this opening with white glass blocks. And we can also add oak slabs around the glass blocks for window trim. Step 6. Next let's add in the second part of the roof, and this will be the roof for the larger tower. We'll need 128 white concrete, 32 white glass blocks, and 28 oak slabs. On top of the oak walls, let's add in white concrete that extends past the walls by 1 space. Then let's continue this overhang all the way around, and this will create a 1 block overhang all the way around. Next, let's remove some of the concrete for a skylight. Move over to the 4th white concrete block. Then let's move back 4 more additional concrete blocks. Then remove this 4th additional block back and make a 4 wide by 8 long opening. Then we could fill this opening with white stained glass blocks. Then let's finish this skylight by adding in oak slabs for trim. Step 7. Next, let's add in the doors and windows. We'll need 2 oak doors, 116 white glass panes, and 32 white glass blocks. Let's add in the bottom floor windows first. Leave 3 blocks of spacing. Then make a 4 wide window. then 2 blocks of spacing, then make a 4 wide window. Then 2 blocks of spacing, then make a corner window. And we can make this corner window extend past by 2 blocks on each side. Then we can make another corner window. To refresh, remove the corner blocks, then remove 2 more blocks on each of the side walls. Then leave 2 blocks of spacing. Then make a 4 wide window. Then another 2 blocks of spacing, followed by a 4 wide window. Next, let's work on the second floor windows. Leave 3 spaces, then make a 2 wide window. Then 3 blocks of spacing, then another 2 wide window. Followed by another 3 blocks of spacing, then a 2 wide window. Then at the side, only leave 2 blocks of spacing this time. Then make a 3 wide window. Then 2 blocks of spacing, then a 3 wide window. Then on the back side, let's line the windows up with the ones in the front. And to do this, leave 3 blocks of spacing. Then make a 2 wide window. Then 3 blocks of spacing, then another 2 wide window. Then we can repeat this pattern one more time. Next was add in a window at the front of the house. Move over 3 oak planks, then down 2 more, then make a 4 wide by 2 tall opening. And we can wrap white concrete blocks around this opening for window trim. Then let's do the same at the back side. To refresh, move over 3 blocks at the top, then down 2 more additional blocks. Then make a 4 wide by 2 tall opening. And we can wrap white concrete around this for trim. Then at the side of the house, let's add in oak doors. Then we can move up to the 8th oak plank. Then move over 3 more additional planks. Then make a 3 wide window. Then 2 blocks of spacing, then another 3 wide window. Step 8. Next was add in the first and second floor, as well as the interior staircase. We will need 8 cobblestone stairs, 240 oak planks, and 230 stone blocks. First, let's head inside and add stone blocks for the second floor. And we can extend these under the opposite oak wall. Then let's clear a doorway that lines up evenly with the outside door. Then we could continue filling in the second floor with stone blocks. Then at the side of the wall, let's add in a staircase and extend this down to the floor. Then down here, we can add in torches for lighting. Then we can replace the grass blocks with oak planks. Step 9. Next is the landscaping. We will need 59 oak leaves. Now my landscaping is very simple and minimal, and you can get as elaborate as you would like with your landscaping. But I'm simply going to place these oak leaves around the house. And these will act as bushes. Also, as an additional side note, you might already know this, but to harvest leaves in survival mode, you'll need shears. Otherwise, if you simply break the leaves, you will not be able to pick them up. So you'll need shears to harvest them. But you probably already knew that. Step 10. Next is the interior walls. We'll need 272 oak planks and 12 oak doors. Now, you can design your walls in any way you would like best. However, if you'd like to follow my floor layout, I'll leave a diagram on the screen. And this is a diagram of the top floor. Now the highlighted walls are the interior walls that we will install. Now we can install the walls on the top floor. Next we can head downstairs and make the interior walls down here. And here's a diagram of the bottom floor as well. Step 11. Lastly is the interior, and I'll leave this completely up to you. However, I'll quickly show you how I did mine. Now you can decorate the interior in any way you would like. However, I hope my interior design can help give you ideas on how you can do yours. Thanks guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions about the build or would like to leave some feedback, I would love to hear it. Also, make sure to subscribe, because I create build tutorials just like this one every week. I'll catch you in the next one. Later guys! Want more build tutorials? I have many other playlists that might interest you on my channel. Make sure to check them out.